The start of another wonderful day on the farm. Let's have a quick look as the sun is starting to rise. Let's have a quick look at where we stand. Okay, so let's have a look at our finances. As we can see, so far we sold 25,000 Rand worth of wood, and we sold a lot of grass for 23,900. However, it's still pretty dismal because we are still 350,000 odd in the red. Now, we have a loan of 400,000, but we have our eye on a sawmill that we want to buy for 150,000. So I think I'm going to take out another loan for 100,000 Rand, and then we can purchase that sawmill, which will give us an opportunity to not just sell our wood, but to be able to produce planks, which will fetch a much better price. So there we go. Now we are 500,000 Rand in the red. So with the $500,000 loan, all right, sawmill, the wood miser. Buy. Let's buy it for 150,000. Okay, there we go. Ouch, now we've got 2,700 to our name. But yeah, do not despair. We have ourselves and we have the ability to work hard. So having said that, let us continue to harvest some grass. Need a bit of light. Okay, here we are. So let's get this going. And hopefully we can generate some good income. Okay, I'll finish that off a little bit later. I'm actually quite excited to see whether we can't get the production of planks going. So I'm going to do a bit of tree work now. And yeah, let's see how that process works.
Stomp your feet, jump up and down, clap your hands and turn around. Bend your knees, touch your toes. Now with your left hand, reach out and grab your nose. Say yeah, do a high five with your friend. Up high, down low, too slow, let's go. Stomp your feet, jump up and down.
And so what I would like to see is to see if I feed this with wood in a state where I don't have to clean it versus in a clean state, whether there will be a difference in production. Because if there's no difference in production, it's going to save us a lot of time. So that says it's 554 liters, and that was one tree. So if I take a tree now and strip it down, we can compare how much that would be.
Better get the sheriff, something's going down. 5 crazy cowboys heading into town. One's got funny looking boots and a hat way too big.
Okay, so this one we are going to cut into the ideal 6-meter lengths. Okay, so 6 meters lengths. That's 2, 5, and close enough. Okay. Then remove this one. As these, let's see what will happen now. So it was 5 by 4. There we go. It's 1104. So given that that tree might have been a little shorter or longer, there's no need to clean the trees anymore. So I can literally just take the trees in their raw state and feed it in here, which will be a tremendous saving in time and work. This is great. I'm just going to, let me have a look again. I'm just going to feed this until we have quite a fair amount, and then yeah, we'll wait for the production and see what we get and what kind of prices we can get. So this seems that we can make planks, normal wooden planks and long planks, and then wooden beams. So I'm going to start off with that because that's probably the one that we're going to use most of. I also see there are prefabs in the game that we can start building, which would be much cheaper housing than what it would be for us to buy the housing. So yeah, all very, very exciting. So I'm going to continue and feed the sawmill.
One, two, three, four. Who's that knocking on your door? It's a duck with a hat. What do you think of that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Knocking on your door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's that knocking on your door? It's a cat with a big smile. He's been there for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knocking on your door.
Sawmill is like a big monster. Just keep on feeding it trees. So we seem to be at 7% now for the normal planks. So I will continue with this and I'll give you an update as soon as I'm done.
Better get the sheriff, something's going down. 5 crazy cows.
Okay, I'm going to try something. I have two trees that has glitched. You see in the distance. I want to see if I can get rid of them. I think there might be a way. I have the lumberjack bot installed, which I don't use because it's a realistic playthrough. However, I'm going to try just something to get rid of those glitched trees. Now, if I think you first do a stumper like that, you get it into like destruction mode or whatever, and then it, if it turns red, then we'll be able to get rid of it's all green. That. That. Let's have a look there. See if that works. No. It's green again. No, you just that's it. So no, that doesn't work. Just do that. Okay, well that worked. See if we can get rid of the glitch. Yeah. Come on. Come on, glitchy. Come on, let's glitch it. Yeah. Oh no. No, it's not totally. Nope. It's on the other side. Oh well, it was worth a try. At least we don't have a huge glitch anymore. Okay, not allowed to. You're allowed to cut it like that. Apparently. Okay. So that's pretty much gone. Come on. Let me stay here. If you have any idea how to get rid of the ghosts, please leave a comment. Well, we're doing that. Can you. No, you can't. Oh well. It is terrible to live with us because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I love everything to be in its place. However, I'll have to adapt. So again, if you do know what to do, please leave me a comment. I'll appreciate it a lot. Thank you. This is quite odd. This is right in the middle of our property, because I can cut the trees. I don't want to, because we have animals inside. Now, I wonder if these horses belong to me. If they do, I better stop. I might be able to do something about it. Like ride them to get their value up. But I have no idea. Oh, I'm sure we'll sort it out. If you played this map, and if you know, please let me know in the comments.
When the storm is moving in, the sky goes dark and you feel the wind. Too much weight just holds you down, waiting for the calm to come around. And you harbor all your tears, your disbeliefs and fears. You will rise above, know that you are strong, though the road is long. There is always love to carry you home. When there's no solid ground, walls are closing in, and you hear the sound of your heartbeat through your chest. Oh, your head is spinning, you can't find no rest, and you harbor all your tears, your disbeliefs and fear. And you will rise above, know that you are strong, though the road is long. There is always love.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Maybe someday you'll have it your way. Maybe someday it'll all work out. Maybe someday you'll have it your way. Maybe someday it'll all work out. Until then, nope, a nope, a nope, a nope, definitely nope, a nope, nope, a nope. Probably never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. Oh no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Maybe someday you'll have it your way. Maybe someday it'll all work out.
Okay, let's see where we are. Nearly 30,000 liters. That's good stuff. Probably going to try and fill up the entire sawmill so that we can generate some good income for it now. I wonder if she's now my employee because we just purchased this sawmill. She wasn't here for quite a while, but who knows? Oh, took the big one as well. This one might just be outside. Give it a nudge. Should be okay. Trigger seems to be quite quiet. So just a quick recap of what we're trying to do. We are going to clear all this land from the trees, and then we are going to plant grass, and then hopefully by then we will have enough money to be able to purchase another plot and then start something like cattle or maybe a wheat farm and plant some corn and wheat before we get there. As you can see, it is quite a large map, so we own that portion of it. So the idea would be to have all of that in grass, to have one of them as cattle, to have one as vineyards and olives, and to have a wonderful farmhouse on top of that hill. That would be pretty nice to have. I've checked out the view from there. It is exquisite. So the plan would be to take each and every block of land and to make it a different specialization. And that will keep it interesting for me as well as for you. So that's the dream, and it's going to take a lot of work, and that's okay. We'll get it done.